But as with so many paradises, there are always some who are not content with heavenly bliss, but still prefer the madness of an earthly hell and are never satisfied. The wicked are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest. There is no rest, says my God to the wicked. They would even be uncomfortable, unhappy, discontented, and restless in heaven itself, and would be utterly miserable if compelled to live in the midst of such perfection. The just can't stand it. They that love death prefer the destruction of confusion forever, and are always happier in a hell of vanities and war. Not all would be happy in heaven. Most people seem to prefer hell, and so it is with Shangri-La and every earthly utopia. The two most beautiful people ever created in the most beautiful place, ever made living in the most ideal conditions that ever existed, were still not satisfied nor completely happy without heavenly hearts. Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, before the fall of man. If you were to drag that heavy, wicked heart of yours and your unregenerate, evil, carnal spirit into the halls of heaven itself, you would be even more miserable in its exposure to the light of God's truth and the glory of His presence. Hell is for the hellish. Heaven is only for the heavenly minded and the spiritually perfected. And never the twain shall meet. In fact, the hellish hate the heavenly and violently persecute them with a vengeance on earth. Let mercy be shown unto the wicked, and yet he will not learn righteousness. Should the wicked mistakenly arrive in any heaven, they would soon know they didn't belong and would do everything they could to get out and take others with them, even if it means death and destruction. And so it is with every Shangri-La. Without a change of heart and a rebirth of your spirit, you would never be happy there, for the carnal mind is at enmity with God, and he that loveth the world. This earthly hellish system, the love of the Father is not in him. As Jesus said to his own disciples, "Ye are in the world, but not of the world. Therefore the world hateth you. If you were of the world would love its own."